Hello and welcome everyone to SOW Ignition. We are live from Denver, Colorado, and we are opening the show with the former SOW World Heavyweight Champion.
And he will be in action later on tonight when he faces Chikara Strife, but this will be the first time we've actually heard from Hermes since he lost that SOW World title.
Yes, it is. Oh, that is harsh criticism from the former world champion.
Gone.
Well, after that scathing review of Chikara from our world champion, we move right into the first match of round 2 of the Grand Prix Emerald League. And a woman we have only seen once here on Ignition, but who has been making a decent name for herself on High Gear, Sara, looking to take her first 3 points in the tournament.
But she does have to go up against one of BM Quinn's elite guards herself. Maria Ramirez of the Jurisdiction stands in her way.
Yes, she does. Just a sec. And speaking of Maria Ramirez, she's coming out here.
She's looking to get some very important points here. The Jurisdiction not off to the best start in the Winter Grand Prix. Not that, it really, I guess, matters to be a Quinn because she's still the champion. But I'm sure for Maria and Charli, they're looking for time to be a huge night for them.
Yeah, they're probably hoping for quite a bit here. I mean, like you said, bit of a rough start. They faced off against two of the highest, we'll say highest prospects in this tournament. Nishi, Kazumi, and Daya, Keaton. So, rough matches and unfortunate results for the jurisdiction. However, I'd have to say for the majority of the women's division, they're pretty pleased with what was going on High Gear last week.
Oh, for sure. Make sure you don't miss all of the action for the Winter Grand Prix this Saturday on High Gear as well. 3 more matches for the Onyx League. Some big names showing up on High Gear thanks to the Winter Grand Prix, so definitely make sure you don't miss out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure all 6 of the women in the Onyx League, minus Hoshima Kimiko, would normally be on Ignition. Oh, Idashiko as well, given she came in so late to the company.
Ooh, big headbutt there from Maria.
Yeah, rocked Sara a little bit, but Sara backed off and then found the space she needed off the ropes, and oh my god, it was a Meteora!
Oh god! Whoa, okay, that was weird. All right, okay, sure.
Raven Guard showing off her flexibility there. And she tries to lift Maria up for that double arm face buster that she goes for.
Yeah, she could do anything from that position. And now Maria looking to kind of take back some control here. Definitely, you know, most of the women in the division are unfamiliar with Sara Aris. I mean, I'm unfamiliar with her. And seeing what her actual style looks like in the ring, and a lot of them are having to adapt on the fly. And in my opinion, in a tournament like this, that actually gives a huge edge to Sara Aris, even though a lot of people consider her an underdog in this tournament. That's simply because they don't know her.
Absolutely, but Sara was trained by a couple of the top dogs in the industry. One such person being Ryan Richardson.
That's the best in the world right there, so.
Absolutely. Another one of her trainers, not somebody we've seen around in a while, just in the industry as a whole, because she's been so busy training, but it is Hera. We've seen, I think, at least once the trick kick being utilized by Sara Aris, similarly to how Hermes sometimes busts it out. Big back elbow, snap suplex.
Maria is on the back foot right now.
Yes, Sara kind of just taking control in this match. Wheel kick off the ropes. Takes Maria back down to the mat. Maria's gonna have to find her pace here, slow things down and get into some power. Ooh, dodged the super kick attempt. But caught by some elbows.
Sara thought about going to the ropes there, but then saw Maria was already getting up.
Yeah,
like you said, she's desperate to get some power moves in, but Sara Aris is countering her at every turn.
Whoa,
oh my god!
Oh my god, what is that stretch? I don't think I've ever seen anybody do anything remotely like that. And
I thought she was going for a clash there for a second.
And she just pulled her back and had the whole body stretched, and Jesus, showing her own flexibility again.
But that gave an opening for Maria Ramirez to finally get some strikes in.
Yeah.
Now she bounces off the ropes and clubs her in the back of the head, but Sara Aris gets right back up.
Maria throwing her back into the ropes and another big elbow, this time to the jaw.
That one did some damage too. And Maria trying to, again, like you said before, she's got to slow this pace back down. If she has any hopes of defeating Sara Aris tonight, she's got to keep this going. She's on a bit of a streak right here. Oh my god.
That was a nice wheel senton. Ooh, thought she caught that kick, but Sara caught her with the spinning wheel kick, fainted, and then takes her down.
Oh, to the top rope.
Ooh, the pointed elbow drop, but she missed it. And now Maria punishing her by slamming her face into the canvas. Ref called it off because they're in the ropes. Oh, we've seen this. Pile driver!
And that alone can change the course of a person's career, let alone the course of this match. But she knows just the damage she's been unable to do to Sara Aris, that it wasn't worth a pin attempt right away.
And a pointed elbow drop lands right to the back this time. DDT, but Sara's right back up. We're already past 10 minutes. These matches have a 20-minute time limit.
And this kind of scenario for Sara Aris, again, being that kind of underdog and unknown talent, a tie is still basically a win for her.
Maybe morally, but you need those points if you want to make it to the end of the Grand Prix. Neither of these women is looking for a draw here.
Right now, they are both down on the outside. The ref's at the 7. Oh, Maria's back in. Sara Aris getting back in right before the 9.
That was very close. Backbreaker.
That's not giving Maria the opening that she needs.
Cover. But no, Sara breaks free. Big elbow, and now we've got an exchange here. Maria clobbering Sara with the elbows. Ooh.
Going low.
Oh! Both
Big.
of them exchanging rolling elbows. Maria with the cover, but Sara kicks right out. Wait a minute. No, Maria's still too much weight. Dead weighting her a little too much. She still can't get her up yet. Nice shoulder
collision
block
there.
Oh, we've seen Sara Aris do this. You go for a wrist lock, you're in trouble. She's just gonna turn it around on you into this rolling arm lock.
She had blocked Maria from being able to go towards the ropes there as well, so very good ring awareness.
Another cover, but just immediately had the ropes.
The rope break called there.
Dragon suplex.
Oh my God.
Dragon suplex. Dragon suplex. But Maria gets the ropes.
That could have been the match right there. We go from a great ring awareness moment by Sara Aris to an unfortunate mistake. Can she still capitalize off the momentum she got?
DDT to the foot. Dragon screw.
To the other foot. Now could this be a chance?
Boom! Double knees! The butterfly gut breaker! She's got her up again!
Oh my God!
A
Back to back!
one.
Back to back!
And now she's stretching her out! Will Maria tap out? The damage that has been inflicted in the midsection, but no, Maria rolls straight out.
A lot of women on the roster tap out in that spot right there, and there would have been nothing to be ashamed of for Maria for doing so. Sara Aris with a really, really strong and impressive showing here in this opening match on Ignition.
Now Maria tearing Sara's leg apart, throws her to the apron. I think she was gonna look for some kind of move back into the ring, but Sara managed to block with an elbow strike. Those elbows have been Maria's kind of her downfall in this match. Every time Every time she tries to get a hold, get ahead, those elbows take her down.
But time has to start becoming a factor here for these two women. Like you said, you know, the points are really what matters. Moral victories won't get you too far in this tournament.
Absolutely not. We are approaching the time limit, I believe. We should be hearing that 1 minute call probably in the next couple moments. Oh! Shining black! But can she capitalize?
He is down. Maria's actually up first.
And she's whipping on the neck. Sara hits the ropes. Rope break is called. Maria, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Pile
driver. She's got to get her away from the ropes.
She does.
No, what are you doing? Bad decision by Maria Ramirez, I'll just say it. I think you gotta go for the pin after that pile driver. Time is your enemy. This far into this match.
Yeah, there's the 1 minute call.
A strike exchange, you've got to end this quick. Both women. Get her away from the ropes. You've got to go. This could decide the match right here.
2, no.
A kick out. I think we're going to time.
Big wheel kick.
And she can't cover.
And the call. The time is out. That is a draw for both women. Well, after that 20-minute match, it's... Oh, God. He wasn't on the card. Why is he coming out here?
What does he want?
What does he ever want? He's probably going to say something annoying. Call somebody down here, I'm sure. Maybe he's made some new deal or something. Or maybe he's just here to brag. Who knows? Brag it is.
What the?
Huh.
Are they going to challenge Aaron Payne?
Well, sounds like he heard the call.
It's not surprising that he is here. Ladies and gentlemen, your SOW Ignition champion. It's time for a death game. The championship gold around his waist. It's never looked better, god damn it.
I really wonder what Kevin Daniels is thinking.
Dang, he's picking a fight with the wrong one. If they're trying to go after that championship. Oh, a recruiting pitch?
Oh, it sounds like it.
Shameless plug.
We'll take the free advertising.
Wait a damn minute. Yeah. What the hell? FTL. Are the thought he said they were negotiating. Malcolm and Daniel's getting physical with the Ignition champion.
Well, Aaron walked right at him, so I guess he knew he saw FTL coming. He realized a fight was coming here, but he's not dressed for it, and FTL very much is. And this is 2-on-1.
Can Aaron Payne overcome the numbers game? Big eye poke there. Of course, Aaron and FTL coming off that big main event match just 1 week ago.
Absolutely. Oh my!
Oh my God! Fireball! We gotta get control down here. Where's medical? Aaron Payne could be hurt, seriously wounded by that.
All right, folks, we're back from commercial. That was a kind of scary moment. Aaron Payne has gone to the back to be looked at by our medical after that fireball went off in his face.
Well, thankfully he was able to walk off under his own power, so I don't think there'll be any lasting damage, but definitely gotta check for some burn marks. But now we get to shift gears, because here's a guy we haven't seen wrestle on Ignition. God, jeez, how long?
Ignition 3.
I'll say
been almost 20 episodes.
Member of the House of Troubles with the SOW World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, interesting. I suppose. I guess if you consider the Freebird rule, I suppose he could technically represent if either Dallas or Bray are out. I know the JPW utilizes the Freebird rule with the Journeyman, and it's interesting. I guess the House of Troubles has decided to do the same.
So I guess it does stop injury or unavailability from ending a title run and vacancy. So a good decision by the SOW board of directors, if you ask me.
I mean, not a bad one at all. I like the Freebird rule. I think it's pretty cool. As long as you're like an actual faction, not just 3 random guys, that is.
Right. And now this is a big match for Rey as well. I mean, you know, new season, new opportunity to really kind of make a name for himself. I know he's pretty disappointed with how his season 1 and his 2024 kind of went. It was a very up and down year for him and his boys. So will he be able to overcome ZC Woods tonight, who could have a bit of ring rust? I mean, he was in the final 20 circuit battle royal, but again, no matches in almost 20 weeks.
Yeah, keep in mind, Rey de Guerra technically ranked 2nd to last in the rankings thanks to the reduction he came into season 2 with. If he can't win some matches, that reduction is going to continue to stick on his card. And should he lose, well, let's say he loses somehow, because I don't think this will happen, but let's say he were to lose 5 matches, he would just drop directly to high gear. Like, you have to get your ranking up to a decent point before you're able to stick into the mid-card division on Ignition TV. As it stands, he's technically below the threshold, but I have been informed by Carrie that you do need 5 matches before they will consider moving your division at all.
I think we both know that Rey's a talent that is simply too good to be banished down to high gear. I'm sure it wouldn't be long before you'd have a reignition match to get back up, but...
Yeah, I just been saying, like, with that reduction coming in, Trent Taylor, Clint Cassidy, Rey de Guerra, all of them are in kind of rough spots as Rey hits a huge cutter from the top. They're in basically must-win mode. Especially Trent Taylor, who has a 3.5 point reduction.
The wild punches and chops here from ZC Woods.
Put a little spin on that one. Now we've got some shoulder tackles in the corner. Ooh, went for a German to the turnbuckle, but Rey rolled under, got up, and hit an Enziguri as the counter. big clobber to the back.
And one thing you have to consider about ZC Woods, I mean, he was a guy who was contending to be the first ever SOW World Champion.
Yes,
so
he was.
The way that he's essentially almost having to start from zero here in season 2 because the House of Troubles vanished for almost all of season 1. It's kind of crazy to think about how much can happen in just, you know, a 6-7 month time span.
Well, from what I know, he's actually in the world title division. It's just that he specifically wanted to face Rey because Rey was the last opponent he had Samoan drop before he disappeared. And he lost that match. So he wants to face him again and beat him this time. But that's no easy task.
You know, just ask Castro Lincoln how hard it can be to defeat a Rey de Guerra.
45 minutes. And Rey just doing backflips, showing off here.
And he's feeling good here in his first match of the season.
Oh, just straight up ignored that drop kick.
That was a great move there by ZC Woods. A bit of a mind game, you could say, which isn't surprising coming from the House of Troubles.
No, Rey already feeling the effects of the damage that Woods has inflicted here.
And those strikes are heavy. Oh, big swinging neck breaker. Both men are up at the same time.
Rey throws
a little
Woods to the
leapfrog.
ropes. Leapfrog drop kick that lands square to the jaw. Can't ignore that. Oh, but a
Oh my
Uranagi
goodness.
just slamming him down to the mat.
One thing to consider too for Reyes de la Lucha is that Sindudalo can now reunite to compete in the tag division now
Absolutely.
that the Dark Crusade are no longer tag team champions.
Backdrop attempted, went for what I believe was a complete shot, but was unable to hit it.
With that whole group essentially starting behind the 8 ball here in season 2 because of their struggles in season 1.
Oh yeah, the Sindudalo themselves are like minus 4.5 in the rankings. It is crazy how far back they got.
Top shooter!
Oh!
And it's deep. It's in deep.
But he kicks him off.
Shout out to the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Woods up, gets back in the ring. 10 minutes gone in this 30-minute contest. Big elbow to the side of the head. Backslide, but immediately broken free.
Not gonna catch him with one of those.
Oh my God! Down to
That
the
might have
mat
hurt.
with authority, and then a Superman punch! Super kick! And now he's stalking his opponent. Oh, but Rey, wise to the stalking, doesn't allow him to be thrown off. Tosses him to the ropes and hits him with a soul butt. Ooh, but
As you
this
see,
time
Woods
Woods
was
drawing.
Was thinking of a combo that was gonna end the match right then and there.
Yes, he was. And now Rey back into that sharpshooter. ZC Woods crawling to the ropes, makes it. Whoa, what a counter!
Then ZC Woods, someone to the outside. No! Oh my God! Over the top rope DDT, another DDT, smacking ZC Woods on the head. Viva la Raza!
He is feeling it here tonight. And dodges the backdrop, but gets caught with a super kick. And a backdrop lands this time. And now he's got him shoulder hold. This is a pretty strong choke, but Rey finds the ropes. We're getting another exchange here. Rey calling for the end. Cutter!
No cover.
No, I think he saw Woods was waiting for it. Here we go. Woods kicks free. Big headbutt.
The guys sizing each other up.
Oh, drove him into the mat with that headlock. Rey with a hurricanrana.
Ref a little slow to get to the count there. Not that I think it would have mattered, but
another one. He's really trying to keep this pace set. He doesn't want to let ZC Woods take back any momentum. But Woods with a massive combination.
Oh my goodness! A full extension of the leg there for the super kick. But Rey with another pinning combination. Another 2 count.
Ooh, Rey. Nice counter there. Backbreaker into a neck breaker. And this is the exact performance that left ZC Woods so thrown away last time. Oh, that vicious headbutt though.
Give me an Excedrin after that one.
Wait a minute, whoa! A sharpshooter of his own!
Rey able to get to the ropes fairly easily.
Oh my God!
Spiked him! Into the sharpshooter!
And he's in the center of the ring. He's barely moving. Yeah, he has to break free. Man, Rey is in control here. He's
to the top rope!
Dog splash!
1, 2! No!
Woods breaks out.
What a match we're getting here tonight in Denver.
This is crazy between the two of them. Super kick. Ooh, the Uranagi. But the cover attempt countered.
Rey not willing to go down without a fight.
Big headlock. I was gonna say, there's no way Rey taps out to a headlock. And then he puts one on himself.
Really showing that matching ability to wrestle beyond that Lucha Libre style that Rey is known for. Oh no. He is in trouble here.
Oh, but he counters.
Oh, big counter. Oh my God.
Cover.
Midair. 1, 2.
No! Rey kicks out. Double knee breaker! Another sharpshooter! Will Rey tap? No, he gets to the ropes.
What a performance here. Rey is hanging on, but it's starting to really feel like this match is slipping through his fingers. Unless he can get a big counter again, which he's done. Time after time!
Driver, but that's in the ropes, way too deep. That was a desperation move there. He's buying time. And it looks like he might have bought just enough. Oh!
No! No, ZC Woods 5!
That headbutt, these headbutts are taking a good bit out of both of these men, it looks like. Big exchange here.
Center of the ring.
Enziguri. But a super kick!
ZC Woods gives no fucks.
But a strong kick out. Another headlock driver there. Super kick to the downed opponent.
Trying to keep him away from the ropes.
Throws him to the corner.
Oh no.
I think he's looking for it again.
Is he gonna bait?
Tornado DDT from the top. What a counter. And another DDT. Woods, he's calling for something, but he gets, oh my God, Rey just slipping through again.
A big shoulder here from Rey. He's also feeling pretty good. He's going back on top.
Frog splash to the back. He's got to get up, roll him over, and go for the cover, though. Well, picking him up must know that he took too long.
Yep.
Wait! Samoan drop! A pop-up Samoan drop that could do it! And it does!
Wow. very unfortunate for. Oh, wait a minute. ZZ Woods, you don't have to do all that.
No way!
You don't have to
Oh,
do all
he tried
that.
for it! He's trying for it again! End of troubles! All right, well, after that banger match, we got a potential banger coming up for the Women's Grand Prix. The Winter Grand Prix Emerald League Round 2, Match 2. It is the North Star, Nishi Kazumi, who just came off challenging for the Women's World title, facing off against the Jurisdiction's Charli C.
Again, yeah, the Jurisdiction off to a outright bad start now with Maria Ramirez failing to get a win in her second match in the tournament. So this is a huge match for the Jurisdiction's momentum as a whole, but Nishi also needs this too because she believes that she deserves to get another shot at Bia Quinn, but knows that pretty much for the foreseeable future that the Grand Prix is the only way she's going to get one.
Yeah, I mean, there is no women's title defense at Shakedown, and the next title defense will be the winner of the Grand Prix against Bia Quinn in at Winter Drift. And right crowd coming out, we saw on High Gear Charli debut this new look. Her gear.
She looked good in the match. She didn't come up short, but she looked good.
Oh, she looked strong against Daya Keaton. I don't think I've seen anybody take Daya Keaton that close to the end. In fact, I think the only mistake Charli made was hitting Daya with her own move. That just kind of pissed her off. Oh, we got...
Yeah, she tapped into her friend's moveset a little too much there, stealing a move like Bia Quinn normally would. And unlike Bia, who wins with other people's moves, actually cost Charli that match for sure this past Saturday. But again, as another reminder, make sure you tune in this Saturday. 3 more matches on High Gear for the Grand Prix, and we've had bangers on there already. So just because we're not commentating it doesn't mean you should be missing that show.
This is a very strong tournament so far. Good performances almost all around. And right now we've got a lot of technical wrestling from Charli and Nishi, not surprising. I mean, the first time these two went at it, it was a very strong technical showcase that ended with the Polaris knee strike from Nishi Kazumi, taking Charli Cena out of the women's title eliminator tournament. And what I have to assume was a big upset for the Jurisdiction prior to its official reveal. Bia was originally relying on Charli and Maria to be her final opponents in that tournament.
Thankfully, Bia Quinn always has a plan B. But Nishi, you can kind of see like the fire in her eyes. I mean, it's almost like losing to Bia Quinn has kind of like just made her desire to become world champion bigger than before. She's not let the loss like get her down in any way.
It's definitely showing a good bit of fire in her soul every time she comes back from a big loss. I mean, it was the same with Daya Keaton, jackknife cover, but a strong kick out. And now we got a big knee in the corner.
One. It'd be real near impossible even to steal one from Nishi Kazumi at this point in her career. Every time we see her, she's getting better and better in the ring.
Big double knee drops. This is a good callback to the offense she used back in the Eliminator tournament with the multiple knee drops from the top.
5 minutes gone.
Charli setting her up top. She knows she doesn't have a whole lot of time, but takes a big headbutt followed by another knee drop. Nishi, looking for the right angle, but Charli just baiting her in, throwing her to the corner. Nishi counters again.
Now we're throwing some strikes, some haymakers coming out.
Oh, nice distraction there from Charli, but Nishi with the Polaris! into a deep cover.
Oh my goodness, this could be bad news for Charli C, but she kicks out.
Yeah, she managed to break free there. And she's hit multiple arm breakers here. Doesn't affect Nishi's offense as much as it might some other competitors, but it's still, the more your arms hurt, the easier it'll be to wrangle you around. You won't be able to resist nearly as well as you normally would, including kickouts. I mean, if your shoulder's burning and they're holding it to the mat, you're not gonna be able to force up enough strength to break free. But Nishi responding with the patented dragon screws and then the strikes to the legs. Oh, she's wrapping her up. And there we go, that big leg lock of Nishi Kazumi in on Charli's scene. But Charli makes it to the ropes. And we've got a series of strikes here. Charli punching away. We've seen that combination a few times. Monkey flip right out of the ring.
And now things can get crazy out here.
Does a tear at the legs with that jackhammer or jackknife. Throws Nishi into the barricade. Nishi trying to get back in the ring, but Charli interrupting, spins her down. Count is up to 6. Nishi with a dragon screw. Count is 8. Nishi's back in. Charli's got to get back in the ring, and she barely does, right at 9. And now the armbar locked in. Will it come up? Will the damage she's inflicted so far? No, Nishi does not tap. But another jackknife cover. And Nishi's using up as much as she has left to break free of these jackknife pins. Charli being very smart with the covers. Pulling Nishi away from the ropes. And Charli lifting her up. Oh! Powerbomb attempts countered there. Oh, I don't know. I think Nishi might have been thinking the Stellar Polaris, but caught with another arm breaker. Stomp to the hands. This is a battle of the arm attack, the attacks to the arms versus the attacks to the legs as Nishi locks in. And that's it, Charli taps! Reminiscent of their first match, the damage to the arms could not overcome Nishi's leg work.
Okay. I mean, my notes had Hermes versus Chikara next.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's what was scheduled. I guess we technically don't have the Ignition Champion scheduled match on yet.
I mean, Aaron's not dressed to compete. I mean, he looks like there is no damage from the fireball earlier, but he looks pretty pissed.
Yeah, he was not looking good. It is crazy to get this entrance twice tonight.
We've been blessed.
I mean, I didn't see it coming either, to be honest with you.
I mean, so far that he has been unable to get a victory over the Death Game.
Yeah, like I was just saying, we haven't actually heard what his choice is for tonight. And given he hadn't locked that in, maybe FTL and Kevin Daniels pulled their hand a little too early. Oh!
Okay. Yeah, he was flipping off the crowd a lot earlier.
He was. He also said something when they were on their way back that we were on break for. Some choice words for the Denver crowd. Okay, Al Markley is a good,
Oh, no! FTL, you done fucked up, son!
This is gonna be bad. Kevin Daniels isn't coming out here. He ain't getting involved in that shit.
I don't know, he does not want to get anywhere near the Honored Empire, and FTL shouldn't either, but he doesn't have a choice now.
Well, I can hear their music playing, so I guess they're ready. It is rare to see these three not dressed for competition, so not surprising to see they have their ring gear available.
Absolutely, and oh my god. I mean, I love seeing FTL kind of get smacked around, but even I can't help but feel slightly sorry for him here. I mean, this is gonna be brutal.
This is gonna be very unfun. None of these men are enjoyable to go up against. They all can inflict. I mean, Al Markley was powerbombing Jay Wukong on high gear. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to fight that man. But it sounds like FTL is at least willing to give it a shot.
I don't think he has much choice. I mean, I'm sure Carrie's like, the match is the match. You gotta get your ass out there. Whether you want to or not doesn't matter. FTL wants to remain on television and under contract. You can't think you can violate a match that, I mean, technically, thanks to the Ignition Champion's right, it's automatically approved by Carrie and the board of directors.
Yeah.
So not competing would be a breach of contract.
As long as it fulfills the requirements listed in the rules and regulations, which I can say, as far as I can tell, this does. And oh, that is not the person you want to start against.
Oh my god.
FTL's gonna do the best he can, I'm sure. And he's starting out with a little bit of control here.
Interesting to note, Kevin Daniels did not come out with him. So maybe that relationship is still a little too fresh.
I don't think Kevin Daniels was ever coming out here. I don't think it matters which of his clients this was. You think that man was risking being out here with the Honored Empire?
Probably not, though. I don't know if they have any history, but
they don't need to. You see who's in the ring? That's the Emperor Caster leaked, and you think Kevin Daniels wants to even remotely risk Caster getting annoyed at him?
I mean, it could possibly spell the end of Death Row, so probably not, because Caster would just destroy it. And he'd be one of the few men who'd have the power to do so. Literally.
Yeah, this is definitely a scary scenario. Now, keep in mind, Caster is not a tag wrestler. He does not tag wrestle pretty much ever. He just focuses entirely on in-ring competition, singles style. So we'll have to see how long it takes him to decide to tag in one of his partners. We've seen before that he loves to stay in the ring for a long time.
Absolutely.
Or you know what, or maybe not.
Our announcer's jinx, baby, let's go! But FTL gonna do his best to fight off all 3 members of the Honored Empire. I just don't know how long he's gonna be able to pull this off. He's got no one to turn to. If he gets tired, he just has to take more lickings. If they get tired, they can tag out to not just one guy, but possibly 2 other guys.
Absolutely. And the crowd, very unhappy anytime FTL is in control here.
And they're not huge fans of the Honored Empire, but I guess the lesser of 2 evils in their eyes.
Yep. Big facebuster there. We've seen that maneuver from FTL quite a few times into a cover, but I mean, yeah, that's not getting more than a 1 there. Both men. Oh, I think Markley said, "I've got this one."
Yep.
Way to test his strength here. Ooh, FTL managing to get the technical out top right there. Markley is a very solid technical wrestler in his own right, so this is probably a matchup. The London Dungeon. Just ripping that on out of nowhere. Big body splash.
Attacking them in their corner like that, but the FTL brash. He doesn't really give a shit. He thinks he can win at any moment. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if he's already convinced himself that he can beat the Honored Empire tonight.
Well, he might at least be telling himself that. He's definitely giving it his all. Maybe one-on-one he could stand his own against Alexei or Al Markley, but it would be a lot to say he could stand against the Emperor. So if he's ever back in this ring, I'm sure FTL is not going to be interested.
Right now, the Emperor is just watching on. The National Heavyweight Champion coming off that successful title defense at Victory Lane to end Season 1 against Damian Oxley.
FTL taking down Alexei Zakar, inflicting damage to those arms. Alexei very heavily uses those arms in his strikes. Ooh, we got a double suplex there to the outside. And now the count begins, but only gets to a 1 before FTL's back in the ring. Big drop kick to Markley. And now FTL with the arm lock.
Again, for those just tuning in, this match made official by Aaron Payne using that Ignition Champion's right to book FTL in a 3-on-1 handicap match. After FTL's nonsense. Oh, here comes the Emperor!
Ooh, he's tossing. He's still managing to try and keep track of these guys as much as he can. Dodged a big chop there that could have been pretty bad for him had that landed.
Oh my God, that's impressive strength to lift up Castor Lington like that.
Yeah, we've seen him lift up big men before, but it just throws me off every time he manages to pull it off. And doing it multiple times here.
Oh my God.
I don't know if Castor really realized how good FTL actually was, because he doesn't seem to be taking him all that seriously here.
No, he definitely doesn't.
It might be biting him a bit. Oh, but there's a big suplex.
Immediately shutting down FTL.
FTL really holding his own here. I mean, this is an incredible performance from a guy who is not very well poised here to win this. And again, he's delivering that facebuster to everyone who gets in the ring against him here.
I mean, if you're Kevin Daniels, though, you actually have to be loving this.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably like in the back, oh, maybe my guy's gonna win. If he wins this, that'll show That'll show Aaron a lot why he should have joined me. Picking up Markley with a big kick to the face there. Ooh, Markley moving FTL into his corner and tagging in Alexei. Goes to the top. And Alexei putting him in the figure four. Markley sent out of the ring. I think they were hoping to utilize a combination. But unfortunately, ref sent Markley out of the ring there. And a big running forearm and back into the figure four. FTL is having a struggle here.
There's nothing wrong with just, tapping out and calling it a day, but FTL, I mean, this match doesn't have an effect on his rankings because FTL is not a three-person group here, so...
Yeah, no, this is not considered a proper one-on-one match. The question is, does FTL quite realize that much?
That or maybe he might just have just enough pride as a competitor and as a wrestler.
Ooh, a kick out, but there's the whole team waiting for him.
Again, there's nothing wrong with just taking, a count out or an easy pin here. I don't think there's much more for FTL to prove. Well, again, like we said earlier, has he really convinced himself that he can actually win this?
Well, I guess in his mind, there's only ever one person in the ring with him at a time. But now, I don't know if you saw that tag. He's trying to make Alexei tap out. But Alexei isn't the legal man anymore.
So this man is.
Oh, that is a big chop there. I can see
I'll knock the wind straight out of you.
But he keeps throwing her Caster into the corner.
I'm not sure quite what he's trying to set up for, but now FTL is the one that's in trouble, but he counters. Oh my, a huge power bomb. Oh, he kicked out. Why? H-bomb. A drive-by H-bomb.
No, oh
that was crazy.
He's out. He's leaving. I think that was enough for him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by this. Thought he would have done it sooner. So here are your winners via count out, or I guess forfeit. Is it a forfeit?
I mean, it's a walkout, so it's technically, you can call it a count out, you can call it a forfeit, whatever you want to call it. The winners, the Honored Empire. Well, now it's time for our actual scheduled next match. The former SOW World Heavyweight Champion, the Messenger, Hermes Rhapsodes, is going to be taking on Chikara Strife. And
now, Hermes had some crazy things to say about Chikara earlier tonight, but I mean, Chikara believes that tonight is the path of his own redemption. Both guys, in their own way, kind of talking about how they want to find a way forward to bring the SOW World Championship back to SOW. But if Chikara wins somehow tonight, and I do believe that he is a heavy underdog, he wants to make a special appeal to the board of directors to move into the heavyweight division to pursue Nagatomi Ali. But I think I don't see him being able to defeat Hermes, who is also more focused than ever.
Hermes is, let's not mince words. Hermes is pissed. I know he's trying to play this nice, but you can see it in his eyes. There's a focused anger. And I don't know if that anger is really more directed at Chikara or at himself, but I can't imagine either way it is anything but vicious when it comes out in this match.
Oh my God, there's a huge strike right away into a pin attempt, getting a 1 count
And Hermes hit a strong, immediate backslide into a strong kick count, kick combo, and then another one here.
Hermes is not holding back in with these kicks, so you can feel the impact. I mean, Chikara already kind of getting some red marks on his chest area from these kicks.
And he hits a standing gourd buster there. Ooh, managed to get a back pick dragon screw almost. But Hermes Cyclone Whip takes him to the side. I think he was going for that soccer kick there, but Chikara stood up just a little too quick.
Give up.
What we're seeing now is a very desperate Chikara Strife.
Absolutely.
I mean, he knows that he is in bad shape. He can't just naturally challenge Nagadome Ali without possibly going into APW, where I also don't think that their president would sign off on a match at this point for Chikara and Nagadome, because why would he? There's no reason to.
No, not at all. And we're getting an exchange here.
Huge slaps from Chikara, powerful kicks from the former champion Hermes.
Ooh, Chikara slapping Hermes down. I mean, Hermes isn't really a heavyweight, so when you're smacking the round that much, it is going to be able to take you to the mat a little bit every now and again. But that's not what we've seen make Hermes. The Famouser! He's looking for the cover here, but Hermes already grabbing the ropes. No hesitation on it either. Nice
He did not plan on, I'll tell you, any kind of pits up there. There's that huge soccer kick.
Again, desperate finishers here back to back from Chikara, but he's not paying attention to the ropes, and Hermes showing a little frustration. Wait!
Oh my God!
The God Force DDT! But can he capitalize? He's up.
Those Famousers had him a little stunned, but he goes for the pin anyway.
Oh, Chikara just barely kicking out there. And Hermes kind of mocking him a bit.
Well, he's kind of thinking, had I been able to get up right away, that would have been ball game.
Absolutely. Big drop kick. Takes down both men this time. Both up roughly the same time here. Hermes throwing Chikara. Another big drop kick.
That frustration, like you said, bleeding through. But he's just continuing to deal damage.
Slide to sticks! And Hermes with the
That
cover!
could be it! 1, 2!
That's it! Hermes with a dominant victory over Chikara.
And now, will Chikara hold up his end of the bargain with Seiji? I'm curious to see how that conversation's gonna go.
Well, folks, it is, of course, time for tonight's main event. This is the third match in the second round of the Emerald League of the Winter Grand Prix, and coming out first is the Queen, Chaos, Daya, Keaton.
This is actually a huge rematch from Season 1. The last time these two were met, Daya Keaton won in convincing fashion and earned that initial title match against Mia Quinn.
The title match she is looking to get a repeat of here with the Winter Grand Prix. She's already up 3 points, but so is Sombra. So tonight we'll decide which of the two of them goes to 6, or if they draw and hit 4.
Which I believe would put, they'd be tied at first, or would Nishi won, right?
Nishi would be in first place at that point. However, if whichever one of them wins would become joint first place alongside Nishi and would become a second favorite to win the whole thing. Of course, Daya has generally the highest odds in the Emerald League. Almost nobody doubts her.
Yeah, she opened as a odds-on betting favorite when the leagues were announced. A lot of people expecting her to have a dominant performance. I mean, of course, she looked like Daya Keaton in the first match, so dominance is something we're accustomed to seeing with her. It's part of who she is.
Yeah, and it looks like Sombra has a game plan here of dealing with the arms immediately. That is almost all of Daya Keaton's offense. It is not surprising to see her try to take those apart early. Solid technical wrestling here, though. I don't think we've ever seen this from Daya. I mean, it is, into a Boston Crab.
Oh my goodness.
What a
just
transition.
showing that she can do it.
Daya, very smart wrestling from her here. But Sombra really giving everything she has. A double lariat there. First one to the back of the head, followed by a running lariat. Kind of almost a page out of Daya's own book, but Sombra, I was just praising Daya a moment ago. Sombra early in this match with the performance of a lifetime, locking both the arm and the leg. We saw this make Sara tap out on high gear in round 1. And then Daya responds with a Ramirez special.
Oh my God. No love lost here. These women are going full throttle pretty much out the gate. I mean, and Sombra, I think, trying to almost steal one from Daya because she knows if she can't beat her quick, I mean, Daya's power will just overcome her again.
Absolutely. Daya Keaton, strong, powerful strikes. That lariat is, it's a killer. We've seen almost no one kick out after she lands it. Oh, and we know what's coming here. Boom! And Daya just stamping the face in there. Sombra setting up in the center. Running stomp. Daya tries to throw it to the corner. Sombra quick on the counter. Hits a crushing drop kick in the corner. She's really taking control.
She's doing everything she can to throw off Queen Chaos. I don't know if it's going to last. Nope, that is exactly the opposite of what you want to happen. But surprisingly, Daya waited a little too long to go out there because Sombra had time to get back in the ring. Sombra knows you cannot be outside the ring with Daya Keaton. You will get hurt.
Yes.
Weapons are almost a guarantee.
Absolutely. Daya now gets her in the corner, and there's the elbow. We know where this leads.
Oh my God.
It's the cannonball! Whoa, but Sombra, oh my God, I was gonna say quick with the roll up to distract Daya, prevent her from landing that lariat, but Daya just throws Sombra off of her.
Yeah, the ref didn't even have time to even think about getting into position before Daya just threw her off. That was insane.
That's the power of the Queen Chaos in the ring. Now tossing Sombra around. Sombra dodges the big boot. and a shoulder block. Sombra countering it with a block of her own. Big suplex. And this time,
I feel like she's kind of reminding us that Sombra was once also considered a top contender.
Absolutely she was. I mean, you could almost argue if it wasn't for Maria Ramirez, Sombra would have won the title. We can't say for sure, of course, but we also can't say for sure where the title would be if it wasn't for Maria and Charli against when Daya was challenging for the belt. Another big sliding drop kick.
Yeah, and that adds so much fuel to this fire why both these women want to win this tournament.
Absolutely.
They both feel like they've been wronged by the jurisdiction, but because of the insane level of control that they have over the women's division thanks to the Gion carry.
Oh,
I mean,
the lariat was attempted, but Sombra dodging it at the last second and forcing Daya to miss her aim a little bit. Daya, rare move to the top. Sombra catches her.
Yeah, like I was trying to say, they know they have to go through all these hoops to get another shot at Bia Quinn, and the extent that these two are willing to go against each other.
This match is incredible. Back and forth, neither one holding the advantage. Sombra actually showing out in a way I did not think somebody could do against Daya. And she's up top. Big elbow drop.
And they saw the tie earlier tonight. You know they're not neither of these women want to tie.
No, they need the win if they want to tie up with Nishi Kazumi in the points right now. Nobody wants to be down. Pop-up powerbomb! Oh, it doesn't finish it. I don't know if we've seen Daya hit that yet.
I think that was the first time. But I told you just how getting locked in La Sombra Altisima is, how much this tournament means to her, how much getting her hands on Bia Quinn means to her.
Daya with a diving splash from the corner, but Sombra still kicks out. Oh, the stomps.
Oh no. Yes, till 5.
She lets go after just a good number. And now we got an exchange going on here. Daya's roaring. Drop kick.
And just outright wins.
Oh, we know what this is.
Oh!
Chaos Driver.
That could be it. One, two. No! Wow!
What a kick out from Sombra!
That's my pivot.
Big drop kick straight to the outside.
Daya choosing not to follow.
No, she needs a moment. Sombra has taken more. I think this is harder.
Oh my God!
Boom!
She baited her! She successfully baited her! That's gotta be it! Two!
That's it!
Daya Keaton moves to 6 points! And what a main event!
Dominant performance from both women. I don't know who's gonna be able to take either of these two down in this tournament after seeing that.